back to LRC's kitchen. It's been a long while since I've recorded or posted anything of my kitchen episodes. So do watch this and tell me how you like it. Today what I'm going to do is called a rasam that I'm going to make with brinjal. Rasam is normally made, you have tomato rasam, you have lime rasam, then you have jeera rasam, Mysore rasam. But today I'm going to do what is called a Brinjal Rasam. Ingredients required basically is brinjal, tomato, a couple of green chilies, curry leaves, bagar, salt, tamarind, rasam powder, ghee and some dhania. What I'm going to now do is first take a brinjal of this kind. You can do it with any brinjal, but I'm doing it with this brinjal. I'm going to first cut this brinjal. Leave a small piece like this and maybe even a little more. I'll take half a brinjal, that should be enough. Cut them into pieces. I take 2 tomatoes. Take 2 green chilies. Slit them as long ones like this. You can even cut them. You can cut them like this too. Take a pressure cooker. Some ghee. Have some mustard and cumin seeds. As they begin to splutter, add some curry leaves, green chilies, the cut tomatoes and the cut brinjal. Add some turmeric powder, some asafoetida or hing as it's called. I saute this . Add some water. Saute it once again so that they all are well mixed. Close it. Wait for a little bit of the steam to come. As you see the steam, now put on the stopper. Let there be 2 whistles. In the meanwhile, take a kadai. Add some oil. Allow the oil to heat up a little. The oil is now reasonably hot. Remember, I had removed a piece of the brinjal and I kept it aside. Now what I've done is I've made big pieces of that, cut it and kept them in water. Now what I'm going to do is add this to this in the pan containing oil. Now close it so that it gets cooked. In the meanwhile, 2 whistles have come, so I'm putting off the stove and waiting for the pressure to automatically settle in the cooker. Now open the pressure cooker. You'd see this whole thing is reasonably well cooked. Take a spoon and smash it and let it cool for a little while. You can see now that the steam is completely gone, and in the meanwhile I've also mashed it as much as I can physically. Now it goes into a mixing jar. To ensure that it doesn't spill, I propose to do it in 2 installments. I have a special vessel in which we do rasam. It's called the chumbu, into which this mixture now goes in. You see it's quite thick because of tomatoes and the brinjal. Now I'm going to add a liberal amount of water because rasam needs to be quite liquid. I will also add some water into this mixie with use of some brinjal and tomato boil. Now put on the stove. Do not put an empty vessel of this kind on the stove. The alloy will melt and you'll find holes in this vessel and you can't use it. Now, you remember I had kept some pieces of brinjal separately. I had fried them. I put them into this. Now, this is optional. For some of you who don't like pieces of brinjal, you don't have to do this step at all. You just have to do get the entire thing boiled, made into a liquid and boiled. Now in this I add a small lime, a medium sized lime soaked in water and made a solution of. My gut feeling is I may require a little more tamarind to that. Adding 2 teaspoons of salt. Again, some turmeric powder. It looks quite yellow already. 2 teaspoons of rasam powder, which you get in the market. This is of course homemade, but you can use rasam powder which you get from the market. Now get this, mix it well. Given its consistency, I'm going to add a lot more water into it. This is the consistency that I would like it to be in right now. Or I would even like it to be a little more liquidish. But for the present, I'll go with this. Now the rasam has to be garnished. Rasam is invariably garnished with a liberal helping of ghee. The ghee is now hot. Add mustard seeds. As they're spluttering, get ready with your curry leaves and some cumin seeds. Hing. One red chili. One red chili broken into small pieces and curry leaves. As the rasam is getting boiled, you add the garnish to it. Again, when ghee and the remains are there, you put some rasam from that and put it in this. The more traditional way would be to get this itself into the main container, but my director Tatu insists that I don't do that. Time also now to acknowledge contributions from Ritika, who's put all the ingredients in place, set the stage for me to present this rasam to you, to Tatu for shooting it all on, and to Abhinav, who consequently is going to edit and finally post it on the YouTube site. So thank you all for watching this. Let this come to a boil. I have just one more step to add once it comes to a boil, so wait till it comes to a boil. Now you can see the rasam coming to a good boil. Reduce the flame, add some freshly cut dhania or kothmir, and the rasam is ready. Thank you very much for watching. Do try it out and come back with your comments. Thank you very much. Good day.